Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of Bollywood's most iconic sci-fi films, Koi Mil Gaya, released in 2003 and directed by Rakesh Roshan. This film introduced Indian audiences to aliens, emotions, and one unforgettable character, Rohit Mehra. So let's break down the full story of Koi Mil Gaya. The movie begins with a scientist named Dr. Sanjay Mehra, played by Rakesh Roshan. He's obsessed with space research and invents a computer that can send signals into the universe. One night, he successfully transmits a signal and receives a mysterious response, proof of extraterrestrial life. But before he can celebrate, he and his pregnant wife Sonia get into a car accident. Dr. Mehra dies on the spot, and Sonia survives, but their unborn child is affected. Years later, their son Rohit Mehra, played by Hrithik Roshan, grows up in the scenic town of Kasauli. Rohit is physically an adult but mentally has the intelligence of a 10-year-old. A result of the accident. He lives a simple, childlike life with his loving mother Sonia, played by Rekha, who protects him from the world. Rohit goes to a regular school but is constantly mocked and bullied by older students. Despite this, he has a kind heart, and his innocence makes him lovable to his small group of young friends. One day, a new girl named Nisha, played by Preeti Zinta, moves to town. She's initially skeptical of Rohit's behavior, but over time, she sees his genuine nature and they become close friends. Their friendship slowly blossoms, and we see hints of romance, though Rohit's mental condition keeps him emotionally immature. Nisha also helps Rohit stand up to the school bullies, especially Raj, the main antagonist among the students. Raj constantly harasses Rohit and his friends, but Rohit never fights back. One day, Rohit and his friends discover Dr. Mehra's old computer in the attic. Out of curiosity, they accidentally reactivate it and unknowingly send out another signal to space. That night, strange things begin to happen: UFO sightings, power failures, and strange footprints. Soon, the Indian Army gets involved, and a spaceship lands in the nearby forest. When the army investigates, the aliens flee, but one of them is left behind. Rohit and his friends discover the alien, and despite their initial fear, they decide to protect him. They name him Jadoo, which means magic, because of his supernatural powers. Jadoo has a large head, glowing blue eyes, and healing abilities. When Jadoo learns about Rohit's condition, he uses his powers to help. Soon, Rohit begins to change, physically stronger, mentally sharper, and more confident. He starts doing things he never could before, solving math problems, riding a bike, beating Raj in basketball, and even impressing Nisha. The town is shocked at Rohit's transformation. As Rohit's life improves, the army intensifies its search for the missing alien. Rohit and his friends do everything they can to hide Jadoo, even from Sonia and Nisha at first. But as Jadoo's powers begin to fade away, he needs to return to his spaceship, or he'll die on Earth. Meanwhile, the school organizes a dance competition, and Rohit becomes the star of the show, performing like never before. However, the army eventually catches on. They raid Rohit's house and discover the alien's presence. Jadoo is captured by the military scientists, who want to study him. Rohit and his friends plan a daring rescue mission. With the help of Jadoo's powers, Rohit breaks into the lab and rescues him. In an emotional farewell, Jadoo returns to his spaceship and flies away, promising to always watch over Rohit. After Jadoo leaves, Rohit loses all the special abilities he had gained. He's back to his old self, mentally challenged but happy. However, during one final confrontation, Raj insults Nisha, and Rohit suddenly reacts, speaking fluently, thinking clearly. Jadoo has secretly left behind some of his powers, permanently healing Rohit. Now a normal adult with full intelligence and strength, Rohit's life finally begins. He and Nisha fall in love, and his mother is overjoyed to see him whole again. Koi Mil Gaya is not just a sci-fi film. It's a story of love, acceptance, and transformation.